Let's talk about the Rwanda bill slowly moving up and down in the UK Parliament. I was almost going to use exactly the same thing that came to your mind of what the metaphor was about a young bride. But anyway, let's get to the idea here of whether the legislation's going to stand. Rishi Sunak is out and about, running about and saying, stop the boats, stop the boats. What happens in the end here? Meantime, 5 people have died trying to get into the country via the channel.
Yeah, 5 people died this morning. That takes it to 14 this year that have drowned in the English Channel. That number will go up. There's a couple of hundred on their way to us literally as we speak, being escorted, would you believe, by the French Navy. I mean, the French Navy are doing the job of the traffickers for them. It's quite extraordinary. Rishi's passed this piece of legislation, but it's not going to work. And it won't work because we signed up in the early 1950s to the European Convention on Human Rights. It was an agreement intended to stop what happened to the Jews in Austria and Germany in the 1930s and led to the Holocaust. And of its time, it seemed like a good idea. But Mr. Blair incorporated that into British law via something called the Human Rights Act. And as soon as people are about to be put on a plane and sent to Rwanda, what will happen is that piece of UK legislation will be used, brought to British judges. I doubt anyone will go to Rwanda. Some may go, but it won't be in big enough numbers to stop the flood that's coming. And all of this has been brought to a head because I raised this 4 years ago. I was the one going out in the English Channel filming this when mainstream media literally wouldn't talk about it. And now Rishi Sunak is basing the whole general election on his Rwanda policy. He's promised within 10 to 12 weeks that the planes will fly, which makes me now think that our general election will not be in October or November as predicted. I think it's coming at the end of June or early July. It's his only way out.
Yeah, interesting to see. Well, you're always right about these things, so we will follow you certainly on the policy and we'll find out what happens when it comes to the date. Do appreciate it.